Well, hello there. I am Casey Pacheco, and I am your holistic nurse, and I talk all about digital marketing. And my focus is on bringing really, really valuable people into visibility. And today I have a special guest. She is a beautiful woman. Her name is Winette Rosier, and I'm going to invite her in right now. Hi, Winette. Let's see what
Hi,
we're
hi, Casey. How are you?
doing. Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm good.
Welcome to our show. Now I can speak. I was just speaking your praise yesterday because you are a phenomenal woman and you have so much to offer. But
Thank
first
you.
of all, I just wanted to introduce you to my audience. You own Outright Immigration Services, and we'll talk all about your business and why you started it. But
Yes.
before we go into that, I just wanted to ask you if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, who you are.
Well, my name is Winette Rosier,
Uh-huh.
and I was born in the United States in Florida.
Oh,
Yes, but I was raised in Haiti. My family are from Haiti. So, mom and dad from Haiti. So, I was raised in Haiti. And then lived a little for a little in Dominican Republic. So yes, and then I moved back to the United States. So that's why I speak French, Creole, Spanish, and English.
wow.
I am currently married and no kids yet, but we're waiting on that. And basically, right now, I work in my own business, and I also have a full time job.
Mhm.
But my goal is to service the community.
Absolutely. And you are passionate. So tell us, why did you create? So you have a nonprofit and you also have a business, Outright Immigration Services. So tell us a little bit of, why did you create this business?
Okay. Well, at an early age, as you already know, my family are from Haiti, so they are immigrants. So at an early age, I had to help family members fill out their application, either because they did not understand it or they didn't have the means to be able to pay for it. So
Mhm.
I would offer myself and then follow the instruction, read it and through, and then submit the application. So it became something that I worked for my family. Then
Mhm.
later on, I volunteer in a church, and then I would do that for the church members free of charge. And then during COVID, I a lot of people were like, "Why don't you do it as a business?" And I said, "Okay, let's try it." And then I said, "Let me try it," and I started doing it as a business,
Uh-huh.
and it started growing.
Okay.
And with that being said, I started charging people, but then not everyone was able to pay for the services. And then
Mhm.
I decided later on, let's do the nonprofit side of it. So that
Mhm.
way we can still assist them either free of charge services or a lower cost for them. Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing. Now, just being devil's advocate here, what's the difference between using your services and then going through, like, an per se an immigration lawyer? What are some of the pros and cons?
Well, I would not discount an immigration lawyer because there is a lot of things that a lawyer can do that I
Mhm.
cannot do.
Mhm.
That is provide you advice, legal
Yeah.
advice in your case, especially if you're in immigration court.
Okay.
So that is very important to have a lawyer when you
Okay.
have to present yourself there. However, um, an immigration specialist or consultant, what they do is they actually assist you in preparing your document, gathering all the information, and submitting them. They will do it at a lower cost comparing to a immigration lawyer. And then
Mhm.
sometimes your case does not require that much care,
Yeah.
where you have to pay a lawyer an extreme amount of money for the service that they're providing. So when you have these type of cases, then if you have an immigration specialist or
Mhm.
consultant that is able to assist you with that, then
Mhm.
it's worth it. It's worth it in all the aspect of the word.
Yeah, and the forms now, I think I have some education, but when you look at those immigration forms, they're not as clear cut. So you're kind of like okay, I don't want to just do it myself, but I
Yeah.
also don't think it's that serious that I need to get a lawyer involved just yet. So you would be like that perfect person.
That's correct. I
Uh,
would be the person in between that
yes,
would be able to help you. And then if I look at it, I'm like, I think you need an attorney
yes.
or to be able to assist you. Then
Yes, so I know you speak Creole, so I know you must be helping the Haitian community, right?
yes,
And then you also speak Spanish, so you can help the Spanish community,
that's correct.
right?
Yeah,
So, there are so many ways I see you serving the community because this is something that a lot of people like. You hear about people who are taking the boat over, and they're doing so many ways of getting into the country, but
that's true.
you actually can help them do it the legal way.
Yes. And then this is one of the main reason also that I decided to create this type of services, because a lot of times people want a better life and they want to cross over to the
Mhm,
United States. However, it is not an easy path. And when you hear their stories
mhm.
and the way and things that they have to go through to get there, and some don't, they don't even make it. They, something happened in their way to the United States and they don't make it, or if they're a family, some of them make it and the others did not. So
Mhm.
sometimes there are visa that are available, certain different type of services, ways of entering the United States that is legal, and then they're unaware. And so my job is to find these people,
Mhm.
and or have them find me so I
Mhm.
could help them and guide them, and and help them through these options that are available to them.
Yes, on my platform, I have because I'm also the executive director of Nurses in Charge. So I
Mm.
deal with a lot of nurses from all over the world who are traveling, and a lot of them want to come to help out with the terrible nursing shortage here in the
Yes.
US. So is that something that you could help them with if they reached out to you?
Yes, this is there's a lot of things that I do directly and there are things that I don't do. I do indirectly, which means that I can refer you
Mhm.
to someone. Anything immigration, if you come to me, I can refer you to someone that can assist you with that. Even
Okay.
if it's not me, but it is, we have colleagues that works in specific areas,
Uh-huh.
so I can go ahead and refer you to these people so that way they can help you.
So, talking about your referral services, there's a lot more that you can do
Yeah.
because you're like a one-stop shop. And what I
Yeah.
really admire about you, Winette, is that you're holistic in the sense that you say, okay, if someone comes to me and they're coming to from a different country, they may want to start a business, they need simple things like health insurance. They need simple, they need to find housing, they need to find work. There are practical things that might just not be factored in, like when a business is bringing people from different countries or hiring people from different countries. But in your services, you offer such a wide spectrum of all of these things. So would you like to tell us a little bit about it? Tell us what you
Yes.
offer.
I my our ser- my what I wanted is a concierge service, immigration service for everybody, which means that a one-stop shop. When you come, it may seem, when I'm talking to people, it may seem that I do so much
Mhm.
for the community, but sometimes I think that it flows. It
Mhm.
flows
Yes.
because someone comes to me and they need, they come for their immigration, services, and then
Mhm.
I prepare their documents, submit everything for them, and then the next step is when they receive their work permit, they need a job.
Yeah.
So this person need orientation. So
Mhm.
they need guidance. So we work on providing. We prepare their resume.
Mhm.
Uh, so go ahead and refer them to an employer that is looking for someone. And then right now, the two ones that I will go to staffing agencies with them and help them fill out the application. Sometimes you just have to fill it out online and then send them over for the interview. And the two main company that I usually employers that I like to work with or refer them to is Amazon, and then I
Mhm.
have MasterCorp.
Okay.
So it all depends on your level of English, because you have to speak English to be able to work at Amazon,
Yes.
or has a certain level, even if you're not, fluent, but being able to communicate and understand.
Yes.
And MasterCorp is a little bit more lenient when it comes to the language barrier.
Mhm.
So which is fine. The other option that we have is a lot of people come and then they had their own business in Haiti or in their country, Dominican Republic, and they come here, they're like, well, I don't really want to work with anybody. I was doing this in my country, I want to do that. And I'm like, okay, let's help you with that. And then
Yeah.
I'm able to register their business, get them their EIN and the DUNS and everything else that they may need, depending on their type of business.
Mhm.
So I help with that. Also, I have people that are like, well, we need insurance. Some of them they will qualify for Medicaid, but some they will not. So what I'll do is I provide a health insurance, dental, vision, and life insurance, of course, because
Yes.
it's very important. And
Mhm.
and other than that, if they need guidance, I will
Mhm.
provide that type of service. If they need to know what school that they need to go to,
Yes.
um, we assist with that and the process and how to enroll in the school or qualify to be part of that institution. So we help them with that. So yeah,
Amazing.
probably way more than that, but
Yes. That's really incredible because when you think about our age of information and technology
Mhm.
right now, people can Google anything, right?
Yeah,
But there's one thing between reading something and understanding it.
that's
And
true.
what I see you is as a guide where you can really help people feel supported. It's something outside of an employer, right? And it's something that's not just family, but you are a professional who can really support them in this transition
That's
moving.
correct. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
It kind of like I see myself as a resource center, you know.
Yes. Yeah. So now, as you go about, have you worked? Like, are you able, like, if a lawyer is watching this and say, my clients need more, like, after I'm finished with them, they need a little bit more support. Are you able to attach yourself to maybe like an attorney, or are you able to help out some businesses that have
Most
high
definitely.
volume immigrants? Are you able to do that type of work for them?
Most definitely, and that is my goal, and
Mhm.
because then I'm looking for
Mhm.
people to assist.
Yes.
So by attaching myself to these different type of by attorneys with employers, I'm able to help these people.
Mhm.
And what it does is that if I'm attached to an employer, I can, and an attorney, the attorney, they fill out the application, everything is ready, everyone has their document, but then what's the next step? Then I can be the middle person that
Mhm.
is attaching them to the employer who's actually looking for someone to do the job, but they're having a hard time finding it and
Yeah.
finding these people. And these people are like I need a job. I just need a job so I could pay my bills. I could support my family.
Mhm. Your services, I know you're gonna blossom into in the business space. I remember being an administrator and we were bringing nurses from different
Yes.
countries, but there were so many parts of the immigration process we had no idea. And it didn't really require an attorney. That would have been a big investment, but having someone like you, so even like nursing staffing agencies who want
Yes.
to bring people
Yes.
in, you can be
Mhm.
a perfect combination for them.
Yes. Yes.
You know who I was also thinking when so you have here in Florida, you have people who serve and staff high net worth individuals. And usually their staff is like from different countries and they
Mhm.
have built their businesses where they want to serve. So I have some of those on my network where they may be interested in not having any breaks or lapse in their staff and providing them with such top-notch services like health insurance and life insurance and just
Mhm.
helping them navigate the system. It's
Yes.
amazing. You can work with everybody.
I can. That's what I can work with any.
Do you have a preference of where you would like what's your passion?
I-
Who
Immigration.
good, anything.
That is it. That is it. Because I
Immigration.
mean, the satisfaction that I get when I see, because it's the main thing for everyone. Because okay, there's life insurance, there's health insurance, there's this, there's that, but without certain, if you're not legal, you can't get them.
Yes, that's so true. That's so
Get them.
true.
So
Now,
this is where my passion is.
now, what if somebody finds themselves in a pickle and immigration things, they thought things were filed and worked out and they're not, and they just don't even know where to go? Are you able to help them in that
Oh
situation?
yes, and I've had more. A lot of the cases that come to me is because of that, and unfortunately, people who are well professional or people who are well prepared,
Mhm.
play them out, and then they have to come to me, so I could
Mhm.
help them out, and then it's like you're cleaning the mess, so uh,
Yes.
sometimes there are simple things that someone could have easily do for them, and
Uh-huh.
then they just don't do it, or didn't do it, or did it poor, gave a poor job, and then they are suffering because of it.
Yes, yes. What I respect about you in that is that you understand the full scope of the people that you can help. So there are professionals who will be willing to pay for your services. They just need someone with the know-how. But then
Yes,
you also recognize that there are people in the community that may not be able to afford the full spectrum of pay, and that's where your nonprofit comes in.
that's correct. That is correct.
You know, here in Florida, we have some rural services that offer legal services. I'm thinking you maybe your nonprofit side may be able to pair with some of the local nonprofits to help, but
Yes,
then you can also benefit from pairing with some for-profit businesses that
that's
truly need your services as well.
that's correct. Yes, yes.
I feel so blessed to be able to know you and to just put you out there for the world, for everybody to see that they don't have to do it the hard way. They
Yes,
don't have to do it where, I'm just thinking someone who made the journey to come to the country where their dreams and hopes and aspirations could be fulfilled, and then they get stuck because they don't have the support or they don't know what next to do, or they're
yes,
just living in fear because there are certain things they can do legally that they
that-
don't know about, and so they can't fully shine or operate. Some people don't even know they could open up a business.
that's true. They a lot of them they don't know, and I'm like, okay, I can help you. Do you have this? You have that? Okay, and then a lot of them are my own, own people that I've been working with from the beginning. So therefore, it makes it easier because I already know what they have and what they don't have, so I already know everything about their situation. So
Yes. So it's so what I'm hearing you say is, if someone is in this process, it's better for them to reach out to you and for you to establish a relationship with them rather than they wait till something is like really terribly wrong and then you have to now familiarize yourself with their process. Is that what
that's
you're saying?
correct. It's always better, I mean,
Mhm.
my door is open, for everyone. However, it's always better because then that way I already know I have all the information, all the process, and know where you at and where you going and where you want to be.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, and for me, I'm just being real. Some of my family they still live in Trinidad, so I would love for them to get here. So I definitely will be using your services.
Thank
You,
you.
when I think we talk so much, somebody is probably watching like this and say, "Okay, how do I get in touch with her? I need your services. I need to connect." So, what's the best way for someone to reach out to you?
Okay, well, my company is Outright Immigration Services.
Mhm.
So you can always reach out by via email info@outrightimmigration.com. And then the other way is that you can always call me at 863-288-0828. So it's 863-288-0828.
Okay, I'm gonna put it up. Did I get it right? Let me put it up on the screen. Eight
Yeah,
six 288 0828.
that's
Okay.
correct.
So if they need to reach out to you, they can give you a call, right? Or you're pretty well on social media. You even have a little YouTube channel we're gonna be working on.
Yes, we have. We have to work on that one.
Yes, but they can find you on Facebook, right? They can find you on Link. They can connect
Yes.
with you on LinkedIn,
Oh, yes.
right?
And
So
TikTok.
and TikTok, right? So you are not just providing value, but you're making yourself visible, which I commend you for.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
So, like what I do with my interviewees, I will give you just a few minutes to say anything. If you were talking to your ideal person that you are purposed to help, right? And they're looking at this video right now. If you could say anything to them, I'm gonna just give you a few minutes to speak to them directly. Okay?
Okay. No problem. Well, I want everyone to know that I know how hard it is. My family had to move from a different country and come to the United States and to be able, so all the process and all the services that I'm offering is because it's from experience and what my family had to go through, my parents had to go through, and myself. I had to go through, although I was born here in the United States, but I came here. I lived overseas for a long period of time. I came here, I had to learn the language. So I had to go through certain process as well. So I want to say that whenever you come to the United States, the best thing that you need to do is go to school. Go to school at least to learn English and find the best way to do that, because even if you come to the United States, even before you come to the United States, prepare yourself for it. I always tell someone, prepare yourself for what you want. And then also, if you need your document to be prepared, go ahead and reach out to someone to take care of it. Don't wait until the last minute. I know that sometimes it's hard to pay for it, but try to get more information. There are a lot of attorneys that are providing services free of charge. So, or pro bono, you guys can reach out to them, or I am available to be able to assist you. That's why I'm offering these services. If you need to open your own business, I can help you with that. I also provide services, file taxes for my immigrant, refugee, or my non-citizens. I do assist with that. Also for the citizens as well. I'm not discounting anyone, but I just want you to know that even if you're you don't know what to do, you can just reach out to me and ask Winette, this is where I'm at, and this is what I need to do. And to the young girls and the gentlemen that come, like the gentlemen that come to the United States, I want you guys to know that, of course, I don't have a house for you to stay. I don't have anywhere to put you because of my house, is not that big. However, if you're looking for a location, for jobs, for there are opportunities out there that you are unaware of, give me a call and I'll be able to help you where you can find all in one place. And then if there's anything that you need, my number is 863-288-0828. You can text me and you can call me. And I also have my cell phone, which is 813-334-4218. You can find me in WhatsApp. I know a lot of the foreigners use WhatsApp. So you can find me at 813-334-1428. So I'll be able to assist, answer some questions that you have. And if we need to connect, we can do so as well.
That was beautiful, Winette. You are one of the most beautiful people, just all heart. And I just thank you so much for giving me the privilege to just put you out there. So
Thank you so much.
if anybody is out there and you can benefit or you know someone who can benefit from her services, help, support, or guidance, she is available. And I am just so pleased that you are doing this for the community. And I thank you so much for doing this interview with me.
Thank you so much, Casey. Thank you for that opportunity. And I I know that we're gonna do a lot together, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait to serve you.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Thank you so much. And please share and like. Okay, I will see you next episode.
Bye.